Yes. There's a tweet that you had did the other day on Twitter on X, and you were made a
You can
statement.
call it Twitter. We all still call it Twitter.
And
Only Elon Musk calls it out.
exactly. And you were saying in the past you have made saying that on the XRP ledger that the price has to be high in order for it to function correct or at that level. And then the other day you had made a post on X and speculating that anybody that's in here that's saying that the price has to be this or has to be that or has to reach a certain price are selling fantasy or hype. So that led some people to believe that there was a contradiction being said or brought on by you.
So let me straighten things out. The higher the price of XRP is, the easier it is to use XRP as an asset to move money.
Okay.
So, like, if you look at Bitcoin when the price of Bitcoin was $50, you couldn't use Bitcoin to buy a house. You'd move the market too much. There wasn't enough liquidity. Higher prices correlate with better liquidity. They correlate with better use as a bridge asset. A higher price for a digital asset is better for everybody. And the higher the price is, obviously investors feel good with a high price, but also to use it as a payment asset, a higher price is better.
Okay. So yeah,
But that's not a price prediction.
Yeah.
That's not saying that the price will go up. That's saying it's way better for the ecosystem if the
to
price
work
gets
more efficiency. Is
right.
it more?
That's not a prediction. Now, from a prediction standpoint, it's hard to know all of the factors that are going to affect the price of something. But I believe in the wisdom of crowds, and I believe that like if there's secret information up there that would impact the price of something, people would trade on that. You know, some people would know that information and would trade on it. So I think that I think the price as it is today reflects a rational assessment of what the asset was worth. So like if someone tries to argue, well, I'll pick Bitcoin because it's less controversial for me. If somebody says there's a very high chance that Bitcoin will be $1 million in 2 months, well, then why is anybody selling it for $100,000 or for $70,000 today? So price prediction and price benefit, two different things.
Okay, I got distracted. Someone's trying to grab the phone, but I hope that brings some type of clarity because I read on one thing I was reading every place that you're saying the influence or people out here are hyping these prices like 50,000 and.
When I said the price can't, when I said like things like it can't be cheap, what I mean is if you want to make a $10 payment in XRP, you're going to need $10 worth of XRP.
Yeah, I read that.
And if you don't have that already, you're going to have to trade $10 worth of something else.
Yes.
The price of XRP doesn't affect. There's no such thing as XRP being cheap or expensive when you're buying it to make a payment. If you need $10 worth of XRP, that could be 100 XRP or a tenth of an XRP. It's still going to cost you roughly $10 if you're not a holder. So from the standpoint of somebody who's using XRP as an intermediary asset, the price doesn't directly matter, but it indirectly matters because a higher price will generally mean more liquidity, and it'll make it easier for you to use that as a bridge asset.
Well, I'd like to thank you for your time and giving some clarity, and let me double down on that for you. Thanks again. It was the X-Rated Penny, real crypto and farming pennies. What'd you say? You know what I'm saying? That's $5.89.